Okay, so now that you've done everything you can do inside the train, you can go to the Hardy Boys. They said they would look up stuff about the engineer, Mr. Thurston, and that's exactly what they did.
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
The argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Aw, come on, you heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
Who?
Yeah.
Charleena and Lori.
All we heard was the tail end of it, and unfortunately we really couldn't make out what they were saying.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
But whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll talk to you later, okay?
You know where to find us.
Oh. Okay, so fine, you haven't done everything you can do in the train
More
car.
questions? What were you and Lori arguing about earlier today?
Lori and I? We weren't arguing. We were simply discussing a topic about which both of us are passionate, that's all.
Oh, okay.
You weren't angry?
No. And even if we were, that's really none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but really, Nancy, eavesdropping is so tacky.
Actually, it was Frank and Joe Hardy who overheard you. They said I should talk to you before they gave me all the gory details, but since you obviously don't want to tell me your side of the story, I'll just have to get the scoop from them.
No, you don't have to do that. A storyline that Lori submitted to me found its way into my last book, despite the fact that she never received compensation for it. She's reading the book now, and when she got to that part, she freaked.
Oh.
You stole one of her ideas?
She had no business sending me unsolicited material. But, technically, yes. Now, legally she can't prove anything, and I'm certainly not about to admit anything, and it's not as if she needs the money. But that's what we were arguing about. For what it's worth, I'm going to talk to this producer I know to see if he'll cast Lori in his next movie. It'll help ease my conscience, and who knows? She could wind up being a star. I mean, she is blonde.
Oh.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
All right, then.
She's one of, like, the two blondes in the Nancy Drew series of video games. Her and Samantha Quick.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, so you need to ask them about the... let's talk to them about this.
One of John Gray's thermometers by the emergency brake and is getting ready to throw the book at him.
John Gray threw the emergency brake? Why would he do that?
Tino thinks it's because John's TV show is in danger of being canceled. But when I asked John, he told me his show was just picked up by a broadcast network.
I still say there's less to all this than meets the eye, if you get my drift.
I get your drift, Joe. I have lived with your drift for years. I am saddled with your drift.
All right.
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer, that James Thurston guy?
Yeah.
Good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider stopped providing before we could use our cell phones and everything else.
That's okay. We can do more checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
Okay, so Nancy goes to sleep at this point in the game, I think. And that's why I said this is a midpoint in the game. Kind of. I'm not sure if it's halfway through or not, really. I could check later on if I really wanted to, but I kind of don't. In any case, it has stopped. The train has stopped, and Nancy can now leave for Copper Gorge. Let's go to the museum. I like museums. Ooh, a museum and a taffy shop? Awesome! Alrighty-dighty.
Hey there! Welcome to Buell's Old Time Taffy House. Come on over here. Welcome, stranger. Listen, you by any chance get here on that private train what's parked out yonder?
As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
There's a rumor going around that Charleena Purcell's on board. Is that true?
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written. Best writer whatever lived. Did she get off the train too?
I don't think so. She's pretty busy.
Charleena Purcell herself right here in Copper Gorge, breathing the same air as me. Hot dang! Well, welcome, little missy. Go on in and take a gander at what life was like during the heyday of Copper Gorge whilst you sample some of our delicious homemade saltwater taffy.
Sample? As in free sample?
Some taffy on a stick will cost you 2 tokens. which you can get by winning both those games over there.
How much does it cost to play them?
Well, ain't you the little penny pincher? Fact of the matter is they're free. Lest you go messing with the artifacts I got in here. Do that and you'll be head first in the nearest snowdrift before you know what hit you.
Huh.
Are you Buell?
Do I sound like a Buell to you?
Sorry, the costume kind of, threw me off.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes I forget I'm wearing this thing. Buell was my great-great-uncle. This building used to be his general store. During the glory days back in the 1880s, he commenced a pawnbroker, so the miners Copper Gorge was crawling with back then could raise some cash to pay for grub and tools and such. But pretty soon, the mining boom went bust, and there was Uncle Buell, stuck with a whole store full of junk. Only it wasn't junk to him. Debris from lost lives and broken dreams, what he called it. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it, so passed it on to his kin. My great-granddaddy's the one who come up with the idea of turning the place into a tourist attraction.
Okay, her costume is kind of creeping me out, okay? It's kind of creepy.
Do you by any chance have any of Jake Hurley's things in here?
Jake who?
Hurley. He was a miner. I think he may have left a lamp and a pickaxe with your great-great-uncle.
Never heard of him. Of course, that don't mean his stuff's not here. Just means you're just going to have to look around and see for yourself. But remember, Susie Q, don't touch.
Okay.
Pleasure talking to you.
I'll bet it was.
It was a great pleasure talking to you.
Looks like to get some taffy on a stick, I'm going to need 2 different tokens.
Okay, if that's not a clue that I need to find the taffy on a stick in order to beat this game, I don't know what is. Let's beat these games. Okay, Gold Rush. Let's see if I remember how to play this. Oh, okay. What you need to do is shoot little ball things, right? And you want to try to get it to land in the horse or the dynamite in order to get your Mr. Man. In order to get him up to the top. Yeah, the dynamite causes the, whatever you call it, to go down. Maybe there's... Hey, that works! This is kind of a random game. Oh, I lost. Kind of a random game. And I'm gonna lose again. Oh, I lost. Yeah, this could take a while because it's a random game. So I guess you could... Aw, man. Hope to get a decent lead, and then I guess you could be lazy and stop there. Oh, it looks like the snowman moves faster than the, miner. Ow! Yeah! Aw, man. Oh, come on, be nicey. Oh boy, come on. Oh, wow. Okay, I lose. Womp womp womp. I wonder if holding it all the way down does anything. I think I'll do that for all my shots. Yeah, that seems to work very nicely. Yeah! Oh! Do. Darn it! And I think you can if you're kind of lazy. In a situation like this where my guy is almost ahead, I'd better go for one more just to be safe. Yeah. Well, something like this where my guy is clearly going to win. Just stop. Don't even risk having the snowman beat you. There you go. And I get token 1. Yay! And next is the next game where I can get token 2.